Okay, number 20, we have says if a equal to 5 times square root 2 and 2a equal to square root 2x, what is the value of x? Okay, so based on what we have here, we know our goal to solve for x, and then we were given these two equations. So if we're starting from this equation, that's where x is, right? The equation that contains x. So we start with that. We have 2a equal to square root 2x. If you want to solve for x, the question is we don't know what a is. Okay, so, well, if you look, they give us the a value right there. Okay, so let's just go ahead and plug in a then. Okay, plug in 5 times square root 2 for a. Let's just go ahead and plug it in and see what happens from there. We get 2 times 5 times square root 2 equal to square root 2x. And on the left side, we can simplify this a little bit. 2 times 5, it will be 10 times square root 2. And that's equal to square root 2x. All right. So now we're using this equation to solve for x. Remember our goal to get x by itself. So right now is under the radical, the under square root thing. Right, so to solve for x, we do have to cancel out the square root. And to cancel out square root, we need to square the whole thing. Right, the square root and the square, they are the opposite operation. So if we do that, they will cancel each other out. And of course, if we square on the right, we do have to square on the left side. And we put everything inside parentheses and we had to square the whole thing out. Okay. So on the right side, the square root and the square, they will cancel. So we just have 2x left. On the left side, 10 times square root 2 squared. So we do have to square both the 10 and the square root 2. Okay, so it's like we're distributing the exponent and square both. So it'll be 10 squared, which is 100, times square root 2 squared, then the square root and square cancels out again, so it'll be 2. Okay, and just to solve this out, 100 times 2 is 200 equal to 2x. So for x, divide by 2 on both sides, x equal to 100. And that should be our final answer. Okay, and if we plug it back into the equation to check, it should work. Okay, so x equal to 100, and that's it for number 20.